Welcome to Jarrell Education's SAT problem of the day. I'm Jarrell, and let's get started. But before we do, if this information helps you and you enjoy it, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. All right, so let's get into this. So here's what we have. We have a system of equations that are linear. So I've got 13x plus 5y is equal to 13. And then the other one is 7x plus 3y is equal to 5. And the question is asking me to figure out what is 5x plus 2y. Now, to be clear, my initial reaction would be to take these two equations, write them, solve them as a system by elimination or substitution or something like that, okay? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But on the SAT, one of the things that tips me off about how to do this is they're not asking me for x specifically, and they're not asking me for y specifically. So I noticed a couple of things. Let's line these up. So the first one we have is 13x plus 5y equals 13. Then the other one that we have is 7x plus 3y is equal to 5. Okay? And I just want you to look at that for a minute. And like I said before, typically maybe what we would do is we would multiply the top equation, like I'd multiply the top equation by 3, and then I'd multiply the bottom equation by -5, and then I would end up making the middle term positive 15 on top and negative 15. And then when I added the equations together, they would sort of go away. And that's a fine way to do it, and I'll cover doing things like that in another video. But right now, the point of this question is the SAT doesn't really want you to do that. The way I know that is, like I said earlier, they didn't specifically ask for x and ask for y. So watch. If I just add up the two equations, I get 20x plus 8y is equal to 18. Now that's not answering my question yet, but I can't help but notice that if you look here and you look here, both the x and y term are exactly 4 times. In other words, if I take 5 and multiply it by 4, I get 20. And if I take 2 and I multiply it by 4, I get 8. So then I think it would be fair to say that if you have 20x plus 8y is equal to 18, just divide every term by 4, which I'm allowed to do. I'm dividing both sides by 4. I end up getting 5x plus 2y is equal to 18/4, which reduces to 9/2. So the answer in this case would be 9/2. All right? Well, I hope that helps, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next problem.